Everybody. NZ Blasian back here with another squad builder type video. As this time around I got the 2012-13 season with the New Orleans Pelicans, as I was going to do Anthony Davis's first season in the league in 2012 and 13, as he's aged 19 at an 83 overall, and he's got Eric Gordon, Robin Lopez, Austin Rivers, and Roger Mason beside him. And then the rest of the team are just made up ones that are just put in there. So we got who's in here? They're all at 68 overall, so we won't worry about any of those ones, because the only five that are going to get court time is Roger Mason, Rivers, Lopez, Davis, and Eric Gordon. So I've got it on Hall of Fame, 12-minute quarters, no trades, and no injuries. So we'll see how well Anthony Davis can do in his first season being in the league in the Pelicans. So we'll go from October 19th to November 5th. I just want to have a look at something. What am I doing? I'm looking for... Where is it? Where is it at? I just want to make sure that the starting five get all the minutes, but anyway, we'll move on. We'll do October anyway, and we'll see what happens, and we'll simulate the start of October. So we take a 3-point loss to the Nets, then win against the Hornets, then lose to the Jazz, then win against the Mavs, then lose to the Suns, and lose to the Clippers to start October. So we start out 2-4 in Anthony Davis's rookie season. D. Will with 26, Joe Johnson with 21 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. 26 for Robin Lopez, 23 for Eric Gordon, 16 points and 17 rebounds and 6 assists and 3 steals for Anthony Davis, so a double-double in his first game. And then the win against the Hornets, 19 points coming from Kemba Walker, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with 18 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Bismack Biyombo with 12 points. 24 for Eric Gordon. Anthony Davis with 21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal to go alongside with 4 blocks. 14 for Clark Bridges, 19 for Robin Lopez. And then the loss to the Jazz, 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists with 5 steals and 1 block for Anthony Davis. 17 for Eric Gordon and Austin Rivers with 12 points. And then the win against the Mavs, 33 for Eric Gordon, 17 points and 13 rebounds for Anthony Davis, so a double-double with also 5 assists and 3 steals. Then Clark Bridges with 12 points, 30 points for Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki with 20 points and 14 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the loss to the Suns, a 30-piece for Gordon Dragic, Markieff Morris with 18 and Louis Scola with 17. 22 points and 14 rebounds for Anthony Davis, so another double-double with 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. 17 points for Robin Lopez and 16 for Eric Gordon. In the loss to the Clippers, 28 points and 21 rebounds for DeAndre Jordan, so a double-double. Blake Griffin with 25 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. 26 points and 11 rebounds for Anthony Davis, with 1 assist and 1 steal and 3 blocks, so another double-double for him in his rookie season. 16 for Eric Gordon. We move on and we'll simulate to the middle of November, so we'll start from November 2nd to November 18th, and we'll simulate through. So we take a big loss to the Lakers, a loss to Golden State, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks, then get a win over the Pacers, then lose to the Bulls, lose to Portland, and get a win over the Rockets, a win over Memphis, lose to the Bulls, and then win over the Boston Celtics. So we're now, as of November 18th, we've got a 6-10 record. 6-10 record in Anthony Davis's rookie season. So check the game against against Kobe's Lakers. 21 points and 7 rebounds for Kobe Bryant. 15 for Meta World Peace. Dwight Howard with 15 points and 17 rebounds, so a double-double. 20 points and 11 rebounds for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 17 for Eric Gordon. And then the loss to Golden State, 29 points and 10 rebounds for Anthony Davis. 24 points for Eric Gordon, so another double-double for Anthony Davis with 1 assist, 1 steal and 2 blocks, shooting 11 of 12 from the free throw. 24 points for Eric Gordon and Clark Bridges with 19. And then Steph Curry with 26 points and 10 assists, so a double-double. 22 for Clay and David Lee with 18 points and 16 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the loss to the Hawks, 23 points for Lou Williams, 21 for Kyle Kuzma, 20 points and 17 rebounds for Al Horford, so a double-double. 19 points and 14 rebounds with 2 assists, 3 steals and 5 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. 11 points coming from Eric Gordon and Ahmad Carver. So move on, and then we do the dub against the Pacers. A 30-piece and 10 rebounds for Danny Granger. George Hill with 22 points. 25 points for Ahmed Carver. Eric Gordon with 19. Anthony Davis with 15 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals and 5 blocks. So another double-double for Davis. Then the loss to the Bulls. 34 points coming from D. Rose. Luol Deng with 20. Nate Robinson with 14. A 30-piece and 17 rebounds and 1 assist and 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. So another double-double. 16 for Robin Lopez and Roger Mason with 14. And then the loss to Portland. A 30-piece for Eric Gordon. 27 points and 15 rebounds and 2 assists and 1 block for Anthony Davis. So another double-double. And Clark Bridges with 14. 26 for Nicholas Batum, Dame Lillard with 25, and LaMarcus Aldridge with 19 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the win against the Rockets, 25 for Eric Gordon, 21 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. 15 points for Austin Rivers, Jeremy Lin with 35, James Harden with 16 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the win against Memphis, 36 points coming from Eric Gordon, 23 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. And Clark Bridges with 19, 27 for Dennis Kuto, Tony Roten with 16, and Rudy Gay with 15. And then the loss against the Bulls, 33 for Eric Gordon, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 13 points coming from Austin Rivers, 36 points and 10 assists for Derrick Rose, so a double-double. 18 for Luol Deng, Joakim Noah with 17 points and 17 rebounds, so a double-double. Rip Hamilton? Yep, Richard Hamilton with 13 points and 10 assists, so a double-double. And then the win against the Celtics, 24 points for Eric Gordon, 14 points and 17 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. 14 points for Clark Bridges, 27 for Paul Pierce, 19 points and 12 rebounds for Kevin Garnett, and Jeff Green with 12 points. And we move on and we'll finish the rest of November into start of December. So we'll go from November 18th to December 11th with a 6-10 record. So we'll simulate through. And we take a loss to Golden State, a loss to the Spurs, a loss to Memphis, a loss to OKC, and a loss to Toronto to finish November. And then we take a loss to start. So we take a loss to start December against the Spurs, lose to Denver, lose to Detroit, and then get back-to-back wins against the Suns. And we'll simulate to December 17th. Then we lose to the Jazz, win against the Jazz, and win against the Suns. So we're now 10 wins and 19 losses as of December 17th. So we'll check the loss starting from Golden State's loss. 27 points for Eric Gordon, 25 points, 13 rebounds and 5 assists with 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Austin Rivers with 18, 46 points and 14 assists coming from Steph Curry, so a double-double. 28 points and 13 rebounds from David Lee, so a double-double. And 23 points coming from Clay. And then the loss against San Antonio, 25 points for Tony Parker, 21 for Kawhi Leonard, 20 points and 14 rebounds for Manu Ginobili, so a double-double. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. 17 for Austin Rivers and 12 points for Eric Gordon. Then the loss to Memphis, 25 points and 12 rebounds for Rudy Gay, so a double-double. 18 points for Zach Randolph and Tony Allen with 14. 22 points for Eric Gordon, 15 for Austin Rivers. Robin Lopez with 9 points, and then Anthony Davis struggled with 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 blocks, shooting 3 of 12. And then the loss against OKC, 24 for Eric Gordon, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Shooting 6 of 6 from the free throw, 16 points for Austin Rivers, 33 points for Kevin Durant, 31 for Russell Westbrook, 19 for Reggie Jackson, and 18 points and 18 rebounds for Serge Ibaka, so a double-double. And then the loss to Toronto to finish November, 27 for Eric Gordon, Roger Mason with 14, 11 points, 20 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals for Anthony Davis, so a double-double, but he fouled out. 26 for Kyle Lowry, 22 for DeRozan, Laundry Fields with 19, and Terrence Ross with 12. And then the loss to the Spurs, 35 points for Manu Ginobili, 21 points and 12 assists for Tony Parker, so a double-double. 20 points for Kawhi, 18 points and 13 rebounds for Duncan, so a double-double. 32 points coming from Eric Gordon, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Robin Lopez with 14 points. Then the 2-point loss to Denver, 26 points for Eric Gordon, 12 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals and 1 block for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Robin Lopez with only 12, 26 points for Evan Fournier, 17 for Corey Brewer, 12 points for Andre Miller. And then the loss to Detroit, 30-piece, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals and 4 blocks from Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Eric Gordon with 19, Austin Rivers with 16, Brandon Knight with 23, Tayshaun Prince with 23, Andre Drummond with 22 points and 16 rebounds, so double-double. And then the win against the Suns, 38 points coming from Eric Gordon, 23 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals and 4 blocks for Anthony Davis, so double-double. 20-piece for Gordon Dragic, 18 for Dudley, Markieff Morris with 12 points. Back-to-back wins against the Suns, 24 points for Clark Bridges, 21 for Eric Gordon, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. 18 points and 12 rebounds for Gordon Dragic, so a double-double. 15 for PJ Tucker, Channing Frye with 10 points. And then the loss to the Jazz, 27 points for Mo Williams, 16 points for Louis McKinney. Al Jefferson with 16 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. Paul Millsap with 15 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. 22 points for Eric Gordon, Roger Mason with 15, Austin Rivers with 14, and Anthony Davis with 14 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 5 blocks, so another double-double for Anthony Davis. Then the win against the Jazz, 26 points and 17 rebounds for Paul Millsap, so a double-double. Mo Williams with 12 points and Gordon Hayward with 12 points. 23 points for Robin Lopez. Eric Gordon with his first double-double of the season with 18 points and 10 rebounds. 16 points for Austin Rivers. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. And then the win against the Suns, 19 points for PJ Tucker. Ronnie Flaws with 18. Channing Frye with 17. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. So another double-double. Ahmed Kava with 15. Austin Rivers with 13. And Eric Gordon with 13. So we move on. We'll do the rest of December into January. So go from December 17th to January 7th. So got a 10-19 record as of currently. We don't have a Christmas Day game in Anthony Davis's first season. So we'll simulate through. So we'll simulate the rest of December to January 7th. So we take a tough loss to the Bucks. So we'll check the loss against the Bucks. 37 points for Eric Gordon, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists and a block for Anthony Davis. So a double-double. 34 for JJ Redick. Brandon Jennings with 24, 20 points and 10 rebounds for Ilyasova. So a double-double. So now we'll simulate from December 19th to January 7th. So now I've got a 10-20 record. So we'll simulate through. We take a loss to the Spurs, a loss to Kevin Durant's OKC, a loss to Pacers, a loss to Minnesota, then get a win against the 76ers, then lose against Memphis to finish December. Then to start January, we lose to the 76ers. We'll go to January 7th. We lose to the Rockets, we lose to the Nets, and then we get the win over the Mavs. So we're now 12-28 for the season as of January 7th. So we'll check the loss against the Spurs. 22 for Robin Lopez, Austin Rivers with 18, Anthony Davis with 17 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 blocks. So a double-double. 27 points and 12 assists for Tony Parker, so a double-double. Timmy Duncan with 27 points and 14 rebounds, so a double-double. Manu Ginobili with 24 points and 10 assists, so a double-double. Then the loss to Kevin Durant's OKC. 43 points for Kevin Durant. Russell Westbrook with 25 points, 12 rebounds and 17 assists, so a triple-double. 38 for Eric Gordon. Austin Rivers with 22. Anthony Davis struggled with 8 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals and a block. And then the loss to the Pacers, 21 for Eric Gordon. Austin Rivers with 17, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. Danny Granger with 30 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. Paul George with 18. And then the loss to Minnesota, 34 points for Robin Lopez, 15 for Austin Rivers, 14 for Eric Gordon, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. Ricky Rubio with 23, Kevin Love with 23 points, 13 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the win against the 76ers, 26 points for Eric Gordon, Robin Lopez with 24, Clark Bridges with 22, Anthony Davis with 9 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal and 3 blocks. 29 points for Nick Young, 19 for Justin Jrue Holiday, and Kwame Brown with 12 points. And then the loss to Memphis, 22 points, 14 rebounds for Rudy Gay, so a double-double. 16 points, 10 rebounds for Marc Gasol, so a double-double. 27 points, 17 rebounds for Anthony Davis, so a double-double with 4 assists, 3 steals and 3 blocks. 16 points for Robin Lopez and Eric Gordon with 12. And then the loss to the 76ers, 26 points for Jason Richardson, 22 for Jrue Holiday, 22 for Nick Young, 21 points and 13 rebounds for Thaddeus Young, so a double-double. 25 points for Eric Gordon, 21 points, 14 rebounds and 5 assists for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. And then the loss to the Rockets, 31 for Eric Gordon, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. Robin Lopez with 12 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. Pat Bev with 24 points and 12 rebounds for double-double. 21 for Jeremy Lin. James Harden with 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists for a triple-double. And then the loss against the Nets, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Robin Lopez with 16 and Eric Gordon with only 13. D. Williams with 32. Joe Johnson with 22 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the 1-point win against the Mavs, 45 points and 15 rebounds for Dirk Nowitzki, so a double-double. Vince Carter with 22 points and 12 assists, so a double-double. Dante Jones with 16 and OJ Mayo with 14. Anthony Davis with 26 points, 15 rebounds, 4 steals, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. So it's a double-double. 22 points and 10 rebounds for Eric Gordon, so a double-double. Austin Rivers with 18. Robert Lopez with 18 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. So we move on through January. So we go from January 7th to January 29th with a 12 and 28 record. So we'll simulate through. So we take a win against Washington, lose to the Celtics, lose to Detroit, win against the Cavs. So we'll check those few games. So we're now 14 and 30 as of January 16th. So we'll check the win against Washington. 31 points coming from John Wall, 20 from Bradley Beal, and 19 for Trezor Ariza. Eric Gordon with 38 points, 11 rebounds, so a double-double. Anthony Davis with 16 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. 14 points for Austin Rivers, so Anthony Davis gets another double-double. And then we move on to the loss against the Celtics. 19 points and 13 assists for Rajon Rondo, so a double-double. Jason Terry with 18. Paul Pierce with 17. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and a block for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 17 for Robert Lopez and Eric Gordon with 14. And then the loss to Detroit, 20 points and 17 rebounds for Drummond, so a double-double. 16 points and 11 rebounds for Greg Monroe, so a double-double. 23 points for Eric Gordon, 18 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 14 points for Robin Lopez. And then the win against the Cavs, 28 points and 10 assists for Dion Waiters, so a double-double. 25 points and 10 assists for Kyrie Irving, so a double-double. 25 points for Eric Gordon. Anthony Davis with 24 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks, so another double-double. So now we'll simulate from January 16th to January 29th, so we'll simulate through. We take a loss to Miami, a loss to Magic, then get a win against Bronze Miami, then lose to Denver, lose to Minnesota, win against Washington, and lose to the Bucks. So as of January 29th, we've now got a 16 and 35 record. So we'll check the big loss against Miami. 14 for Austin Rivers, 12.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. 27 points, 15 rebounds for LeBron James, so a double-double. 24 points for Dwayne Wade, 24 points for Chris Bosh. And then the loss against the Magic, 28 points and 15 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 21 points for Mo Harkless. Hedo Turkoglu with 18 points. 35 for Eric Gordon, 22 for Robin Lopez, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for Anthony Davis. And then the win against LeBron's Miami, 18 points, 10 rebounds for LeBron, so a double-double. 17 for Chris Bosh, 16 points and 15 assists for Dwayne Wade, so a double-double. 33 for Eric Gordon, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. And Robin Lopez with 19 points. And then the big loss against Denver, 41 points coming from Eric Gordon, Robin Lopez with 23, Anthony Davis with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and an assist and a block, so a double-double. a 40 piece coming from Andre Iguodala, 37 from Danilo Gallinari, Evan Fournier with 26, and then the loss against Minnesota, 28 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis, so another double-double, 15 for Austin Rivers, and 11 points for Eric Gordon. And then Timberwolves had Kevin Love with 34 points and 19 rebounds, so a double-double. Ricky Rubio with 26. And then the win against Washington, 31 for Eric Gordon, 24 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. Robin Lopez with 10 points, 27 for Bradley Beal, 22 for John Wall. And then the loss against the Bucks, 25 points for JJ Redick, 22 for Brandon Jennings, 20 for Monte Ellis, 21 for Eric Gordon, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 12 points for Robin Lopez. Now we'll simulate the rest of January, so there's 1 game left in January, so we'll go from January 29th to February 15th against Kobe's Lakers. So we'll simulate through. So we lose against Denver to finish off January. 42 points coming from Evan Fournier. 29 points, 13 rebounds for Iguodala, so a double-double. 27 points for Danilo Gallinari. 27 points for Eric Gordon. 22 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. So now we'll go from February 1st to February 15th. So we've got a record of 16 and 36 to finish off January. So we'll simulate the first 15 games, first 15 days in February. So we'll simulate through. We take a loss to the Mavs to start February, then lose to the Lakers, lose to the Kings, then get a win against the Hawks, a win against the Cavs, then lose to OKC, and lose to Kobe's Lakers on February 15th. So we've now got an 18 and 41 record as of February 15th. So we'll check the loss against the Mavs. 39 points, 14 rebounds for Dirk Nowitzki, so a double-double. 18 points and 10 assists for Vince Carter, so a double-double. Eric Gordon with 28. 19 points for Robin Lopez, 17 points, 20 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. So he gets another double-double. And then the loss to Kobe's Lakers, 24 points for Eric Gordon, 16 points, 12 rebounds for Robin Lopez, so a double-double. And Anthony Davis fouled out for 5 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Dwight Howard with 30 points, 17 rebounds, so a double-double. Kobe Bryant with 21 points. Steve Nash with 9 points and 11 assists. And then the loss to Sacramento, this is the team, so it's going to be Team Dirk versus Team LeBron in the All-Star game. So we've got Dirk Nowitzki as captain, with Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade as your starters. Reserves are James Harden, Rondo, Dwight Howard, John Wall, Joe Johnson, Blake Griffin, and Al Horford. So that makes up your Team Dirk. And Team LeBron, so that's the West team, and then Team LeBron over here. So Team Dirk, that's your starters and your bench, and then Team LeBron is LeBron James as captain, Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, Derrick Rose, and Danny Granger as your starters. Then you got on your reserves, you got Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Tim Duncan, DeAndre Jordan, D. Williams, Amari Stoudemire, and Paul Pierce. So my prediction is it's going to be Team LeBron that gets the win, but we'll see what happens. So then we'll check the box score for the Sacramento game. 17 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. So another Anthony Davis gets another double-double. 16 for Robin Lopez. 29 for Tyreek Evans. Isaiah Thomas with 21. DeMarcus Cousins with 16 points and 12 rebounds. So a double-double, but he fouls out. And then the win against the Hawks, 19 points for Austin Rivers, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 steals, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. So a double-double. Eric Gordon with 17. 17 for Homer Tavares. Kyle Korver with 16. Lou Williams with only 16. And then the win against the Cavs, 35 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block for Anthony Davis. So a double-double, but he fouls out. 25 for Eric Gordon, 9 points for Roger Mason, and Clark Bridges with 15. Kyrie Irving with 23. Sean Livingston with 18. Dion Waiters and Wayne Ellington with 11 points each. And then the loss against OKC, 37 points and 11 rebounds for Russell Westbrook, so a double-double. 19 for Kevin Durant, 18 points and 10 rebounds for Serge Ibaka, so a double-double. 38 points for Eric Gordon. Roger Mason with 16. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. And then the loss to Kobe's Lakers, 42 points for Dwight Howard, 31 points and 10 assists for Kobe Bryant, so a double-double. 26 points and 13 rebounds for Pau Gasol, so a double-double. 28 points for Eric Gordon, 21 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. So we'll simulate All-Star, and we'll go to the end of February, so we'll simulate the All-Star games. And then we lose coming out of All-Star to Toronto, we lose to the Knicks, and then we finish February with a win over the Magic. So we'll check the Rising Stars game. So we've got Team USA with David Lee, Bradley Beal, Dame Lillard, Dwight Howard, Mike Dunleavy, Anthony Davis, Felton, Pau Gasol, Brandon Jennings, and Drummond. So Anthony Davis in his rookie season in the Rising Stars game, he put up 14 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks, so a double-double. Then we got the Team World game. We've got Evan Fournier, Kyrie Irving, Brandon Roy, Luol Deng, Jonas Valanciunas, Ernst Freedom, Jalasha Kudu, Kami Brown, and Harold Sharp. And those ones we don't need to worry about because they're all made up ones, I think. But Evan Fournier gets 29. And then we go to the All-Star game, see if my prediction was right. And no, Team Dirk get the 133-117 win. Danny Granger and Steph Curry top scored on Team LeBron with 18 apiece. Team Dirk had Russell Westbrook with 23, James Harden with 22. So then we move on to the loss against the Raptors. A 30-piece coming from Terrence Ross, 23 for Kyle Lowry, 22 for DeMar DeRozan, 19 points and 13 rebounds for Jonas Valanciunas, so a double-double. 23 points for Eric Gordon, Austin Rivers with 15, Anthony Davis with 15 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double with 4 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. And then the loss against the Knicks, 37 points, 14 rebounds for Carmelo Anthony, so a double-double. 16 points for Mari Stoudemire and Jason Kidd with 15. And then the win against the Magic to finish February, a 40-piece and 10 rebounds for Eric Gordon, so a double-double. 19 for Austin Rivers, 18 for Robin Lopez, 11 points and 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. 15 points for Nikola Vucevic, Hedo Turkoglu with 14. And then we go into March, so we've got a 19-43 record going into March. So we'll simulate March 1st to March 12th. So we'll simulate through. Oh, we'll simulate again. So we take a loss to start March against Portland, then we lose to Golden State, then get back-to-back wins against Sacramento and the Mavs, then lose to OKC and Portland. Then we go to March 19th. We lose to the Lakers. And then we get a win over the Rockets, and then lose the back-to-back game against the Rockets. So as of March 19th, we've got a current record of 22 wins and 49 losses in Anthony Davis's rookie season. So check the loss against Portland. 35 points and 12 rebounds coming from LaMarcus Aldridge, so a double-double. 23 for Nicholas Batum, 18 points for Dame Lillard, so 18 points for Dame Lillard, 22 points for Eric Gordon, 13 points for Austin Rivers, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block for Anthony Davis. And then the loss against Golden State, 37 points coming from Steph Curry, 19 points, 12 rebounds for David Lee, so a double-double. Harrison Barnes with 13 points. 38 points for Eric Gordon, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. And then we move on to the win against the Kings. 18 points for Aaron Brooks. Isaiah Thomas with 16. Tyreek Evans with 14. Hanson Whiteside with 12. 29 points for Eric Gordon. 20 points for Austin Rivers. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. So another double-double. And then the win against the Mavs. 31 points, 15 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. So another double-double. 22 points for Eric Gordon. 29 points for Vince Carter. 27 points and 10 rebounds for Dirk Nowitzki, man. But Vince Carter and Dirk never paired up in real life, man. But if this pairing was together ever, man, it'll be insane, I guess. But you can, I don't know, you can quote me on that. Vince might have gone to the Mavs, but, you know, leave it in the comments. For all you fellas in the comments, you know what to do. You tell me where Vince Carter was playing in 2012-13 season. And then the loss against OKC, 17 points for Robin Lopez, 16 for Eric Gordon. And Anthony Davis struggled with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. 29 points for Kevin Durant, 27 for Russell Westbrook, Reggie Jackson with 19. And then the loss to Portland, 35 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block for Anthony Davis. So that's a double-double for him. 16 points for Eric Gordon, 24 points for Wesley Matthews, Greg Oden with 22, and Dame Lillard with 21. Then the loss to Kobe's Lakers, 19 points for Eric Gordon, 18 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. But he fouled out, but he still gets a double-double. 34 points for Dwight Howard, 29 for Pau Gasol, 22 points for Kobe Bryant. And then the win against the Rockets, 51 points coming from James Harden, 13 for Marcus Morris Sr., and 13 for Pat Beverly. 37 points, 17 rebounds, and 2 assists for Anthony Davis with 1 steal and 2 blocks, so double-double. 29 for Eric Gordon. And then the loss to James Harden's Rockets, 36 points for Pat Beverly, 23 points for James Harden, Marcus Morris Sr. with 9 points, 22 for Eric Gordon, Anthony Davis with 21 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and a block. 14 points and 12 rebounds for Robin Lopez, so a double-double. So move on and we'll simulate the rest of March. So we'll go from March 19th to March 30th. So we've got a 22-49 record. We're not going to make the postseason, I'm telling you that now. But we'll simulate through the end of March for Anthony Davis's rookie year, so we'll simulate through. We take a loss to the Spurs, we get a win over the Hornets, lose to the Clippers, lose to Portland, and then we also lose to Denver to finish off March. So to finish off March, we've got a 23-54 record. So we'll check the loss against the Spurs. 18 points for Eric Gordon, 16 for Robin Lopez, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks for Anthony Davis. 25 points for Tony Parker, 22 points for Kawhi Leonard, and Danny Green with 17. Then the win against the Hornets, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. Eric Gordon with 18 points and 12 rebounds, so his third double-double of the season. 25 for Kemba Walker, 21 for Ben Gordon. Then the loss to the Clippers, 26 for Jamal Crawford, 22 for Chris Paul. Caron Butler was 16. Sorry guys, just had to clear the throat. 23 points for Eric Gordon, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks coming from Anthony Davis. And then the loss against Portland, 25 points for Nicholas Batum, Dame Lillard with 18, and 18 points and 13 rebounds for LaMarcus Aldridge, so a double-double. 22 for Eric Gordon, 21 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals for Anthony Davis, so a double-double. And then the loss against Curry's Golden State, 32 points and 12 rebounds for David Lee, so a double-double. 29 for Steph Curry, 29 for Clay. And then the loss against Denver, 24 for Iguodala, 15 for Fournier, Gallinari with 12. And then Anthony Davis with 22 points, 21 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 blocks. So another double-double for him. And so we'll go into April. We'll simulate the last 4 games in April. So we'll simulate through. We take a loss to the Clippers, a loss to the Kings, a loss to Memphis, and then we get a win over the Knicks. So we're now 24 and 57. So yeah, we've got 24 wins and 57 losses. So we'll check the loss against the Clippers. 25 for Eric Gordon, 25 points and 12 rebounds, and 6 assists for Anthony Davis with 2 steals and 1 block. So another double-double. 21 for Austin Rivers, 35 for Blake Griffin, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 19 assists for Chris Paul, so a triple-double. 22 points and 11 rebounds for DeAndre Jordan, so a double-double. And then the loss against the Kings, 33 points for Eric Gordon, 22 points and 11 rebounds with 2 assists and 3 steals and a block for Anthony Davis, so another double-double. 18 points for Tyreek Evans, Armani Brooks with 16, DeMarcus Cousins with 13, and Hanson Whiteside with 13 points and 11 rebounds, so double-double. And then the loss to Memphis, 34 points for Eric Gordon, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block for Anthony Davis, so double-double. 26 points and 10 rebounds for Rudy Gay, so a double-double. 22 points for Marc Gasol, Mike Conley with 19, Zach Randolph with 10 points and 17 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the win against the Knicks, 33 for Eric Gordon, 19 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists for Anthony Davis with a block, so a double-double. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for Carmelo Anthony. 21 points, 16 rebounds for Amari Stoudemire, so a double-double. 15 points and 11 rebounds for Tyson Chandler, so a double-double. We go to the last game of the season. We'll simulate the last game, and we end up taking the loss. So LeBron James gets MVP. David Lee gets Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili gets Sixth Man of the Year. LeBron James also picks up Defensive Player of the Year, so he gets Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. Man, and that's not his Heat number, man. His Heat number's number 6. Ish Smith gets Most Improved. Steve Kerr gets Coach of the Year with a 57 and 25 record, so advance on. All-NBA First Team John Wall, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, and Kevin Love. All-NBA Second Team is Steph Curry, Rajon Rondo, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, and DeAndre Jordan. So Anthony Davis made the all-NBA Second Team. D Wade got All-NBA Third Team is Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin, Andre Iguodala, and Drummond. All-Defensive First Team John Wall, Paul George, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and DeAndre Jordan. So Anthony Davis got the All-Defensive First Team as well. All-Defensive Second Team is D Wade, D Williams, a.k.a. Tim Duncan, and Andre Drummond. All-Rookie First Team David Lee, Andre Drummond, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Al Jefferson. And then All-Rookie Second Team is Evan Fournier, Inman Shumpert, Chris Middleton, Mike Dunleavy, and Nick Young. So we'll advance on. So Minnesota and Portland make the play-in. Memphis, Dallas make the play-in. And then Toronto, Philly make the play-in. Indiana, Brooklyn make the play-in. So we'll simulate the play-in. So it's going to be Miami, Toronto, Boston, Chicago, Milwaukee, Atlanta, New York, Philly, Golden State, Minnesota, OKC, San Antonio, Sacramento, LA Clippers, Portland. So we'll go over to the team status, and we end up with in Anthony Davis's rookie year, He ends up with 24 wins and 58 losses. 14 wins at home and 27 losses. 10 wins away and 31 losses away. So, yeah, with the team, Austin Rivers, Eric Gordon, and Anthony Davis in his first season, and Robert Lopez, this team ends up with 24 wins and 58 losses and doesn't make the postseason. So, we'll simulate the first rounds in the postseason. So, it's going to be Sacramento against Portland, San Antonio, Minnesota, Miami, Chicago, New York, Atlanta. So, we'll simulate the round. And then it's going to be Miami, New York in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's going to be San Antonio, Portland in the Western Conference Finals. So we'll simulate that. And Dame Lillard gets Western Conference Finals MVP. And Eastern Conference Finals MVP goes to LeBron. So it's going to be Trailblazers first heat. So we'll simulate the first game. And the Heat take a 1-0 lead, get the 114-103 win. 30-piece and 12 assists for LeBron, so a double-double. 27 points and 10 assists for D. Wade, so a double-double. 17 points and 16 rebounds for Chris Bosh, so a double-double. 27 points for Nicholas Batum, 19 points and 13 rebounds for LaMarcus Aldridge, so a double-double. 16 points for Damian Lillard. So move on to Game 2, and we'll simulate Game 2. And Miami have a 2-0 lead. They take the 125-116 win. A 40-piece from LeBron, 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 16 assists coming from Dwayne Wade, so a triple-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds from Chris Bosh, so a double-double. 36 points and 11 assists from Dame Lillard, so a double-double. 19 points for Nicholas Batum. LaMarcus Aldridge with 16. So move on to Game 3, and we'll simulate Game 3. And Heat have taken a 3-0 lead in the finals. 135-105. Dame Lillard with 31. 18 for LaMarcus Aldridge. Nicholas Batum with 15. And then we move on to the Heat with LeBron James with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists, so a triple-double. 32 points and 18 assists for Dwayne Wade, so a double-double. 24 points for Chris Bosh. So move on to Game 4. Can Portland make this a series? So simulate Game 4. And they do. They come back in Game 4 and take They take Game 4, 138-118. Nicholas Batum with 37, 31 points and 11 assists for Damian Lillard, so a double-double. 17 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. 31 points and 13 assists for LeBron James, so a double-double. 25 for Ray Allen. 22 points and 11 assists for Dwayne Wade, so a double-double. So move on to Game 5, and we'll simulate Game 5. And the Heat win it in 5. They end up winning 4-1. LeBron gets Finals MVP. So he walks away with Finals MVP of the season, and also Defensive Player of the Season. So they take the 122-120 win. LeBron with 42, D. Wade with 21, Chris Bosh with 16 points and 20 rebounds, so a double-double. 26 points and 14 rebounds for LaMarcus Aldridge, so a double-double. 18 for Wes Matthews, and Dame Lillard struggled with 15 points. So that's another video finished and wrapped up as the Heat take this one 4-1 and win the 2012-13 season. As for Anthony Davis's rookie team in New Orleans, he ends up with a 24 win ratio and a 58 loss ratio. And Anthony Davis was pretty much averaging a double-double all season. And yeah, so Miami take it 4-1. And Anthony Davis doesn't make the postseason in his first rookie season in 2K. So for all you viewers that are watching this video and enjoying it, don't forget to smash that like button. And for all you new viewers out there, don't forget that subscribe button, as I'm on that road to 1,300 subscribers, as that subscribe button is free. And I appreciate every single one of you that hits that subscribe button, as that's another video in the books, and that's NZ Blasian out. And we'll catch you in the next episode. NZ Blasian out.